welcome to Lauren Reed Color. It is a chilly, foggy day here today, but I am in my lovely warm bathrobe and I have a nice cup of tea as well as my new do-it-yourself planner for 2026, but I will discuss that in a different video because today I am announcing a hashtag for the channel that will be running through 2026. So I was looking through my coloring book collection and noticed that I have not been giving my Creative Haven coloring books the love that they so richly deserve. And I decided that I was going to do a yearly hashtag focusing on coloring in those books. So this is going to be a very relaxed hashtag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one book every month. I have 12 books in my collection, so it's perfect for that. So I'll choose a book, select a couple of pages that I want to color in them, and I will definitely be coloring one page, which will be a color along on the channel. I will be announcing at the end of the previous month which page we will be coloring, and you can join me, or you can choose your own book and your own page to color and just use the hashtag and tag me because I would love to see your finished pages. So the hashtag is hashtag Creative Haven 2026, which I am putting up on the screen. And I would love it to see all of your pages, as I said. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through my books, select some pages, and yeah, let's get going. Right, so the book I'm starting with is Country Charm by Teresa Goodridge, and this will be the book for January. So the way this is going to work is I will show you any pages that I've already colored. Then I will show 2 to 3 pages that I'm interested in coloring for this hashtag. And once I have chosen the page, I will notify everyone in a video or in a post which page I'm going to do for the color along. And then you can decide whether or not you want to color it with me or color a completely different page. Anyway, I have colored one page in this book, and it is actually the very last page, which is this one. However, as you can see in the book itself, it's uncolored. That is because I downloaded one of the pages that Dover Publications offers on their website. So you can basically download the page and color it before deciding whether or not you want to purchase the whole book. And this is what the page looks like colored. So I colored this using Prismacolors. It was quite a few years ago. I can't remember exactly when. And I followed a tutorial by Coloring with Elena. So much of this is inspired by her. For example, the background, the couch, I think the carpet, the boxes, and the lantern I did my own thing for. And I also colored the dog in my own colors because I wanted to make it look like my dog Toby, who is a Jack Russell. So even though this is not a Jack Russell, it is his coloring. Anyway, that was a fun page to color. So I've actually already chosen the page that I'm going to color for January, and it is this one. The reason I've already chosen the page is because I am doing a buddy color with the wonderful Chrissy Wilcox, and this is the page that we decided to color. So here we have the cat and the dog and the 2 horses. So there's this gathering of animals that I really love, and I don't yet know exactly what I'm going to do with the page, but obviously there's going to be a lot of snow. And if you're interested, I do have a tutorial for how to color snow up on the channel. Another possible page, if I finish this one and have time, even though I probably won't, I'm sure I'll only be able to get to one page a month. But another page that I'm interested in coloring is this one, the one with the deer in front of the barn, also a very snowy, wintry scene. These 3, the dog, the deer, and the animals are the only winterish pages in the book. The rest of them are spring and summer and autumn. So yeah, I'm looking forward to coloring that one. The book for February is Winter Wonderland, which is perfect for the winter months. I've colored 2 pages in this book, one of which was a Dover Publications download before purchasing. So it's this page that I have colored before, and this is what it looks like colored. So yeah, lots of snow. I used this page to practice snow a couple of years ago, and I've slowly but surely perfected my technique. Anyway, so I've colored that one, and I've also colored, yes, this one, which is the walk in the snow, and again, lots of snowy background and a sunset sky. I think I used Castle Arts for this and lots of acrylic paint. But the couple of pages that I'm interested in coloring or doing a color along for are this one. So there are these deer in the snow with the frozen river. This could either be a daylight scene or a nighttime scene, because we have this circle either symbolizing the sun or the moon. So if it is a moon, then you have a moonlight glow on the stream. And if it's a daytime scene, you can have the sunlight glow. Yeah, so I'm really interested in coloring this one because I'm not going to be coloring the deer in Country Charm, and I really want to color deer. So this is my favorite for this particular year. Another possibility is the sleigh ride with the horse and the children going on a sleigh ride through the snow. And so, yeah, this is another one. This one could be done a little bit more colorfully. So the first one with the deer is very nature colors, but here you can add some more lively colors with the clothes that the children are wearing and the house in the background. So there are possibilities for other colors on this page. And yeah, so those are the ones that I want to do in Winter Wonderland. So March is going into the spring season, and I thought I would color pages that have butterflies and flowers, and in Steampunk Fashions by Marty Noble, there are a few pages like that. But first I'll share some of the pages I've already colored. I've colored quite a few in this book because it was one of the first books that I added to my collection. The first one is this page. On this page, I tried to create a marble-looking background with soft pastels, and it was only marginally successful. Not bad for my first attempt at soft pastels. So first I colored the girl and the clock using Guanghui pencils, if I remember correctly, because those were the pencils that I had back then. And then I used soft pastels on the background. Yeah, overall I do like the page, even though I think I was too heavy-handed with the pastels. Anyway, another page that I've colored in this book is this one. So this one I colored using mainly watercolor pencils, and then it was Prismacolors on top, I think. And yeah, I really love the way this page came out. It's really beautiful. I love my complementary purples and blues and oranges. Another page that I've colored in this book is this one, the Steampunk Journey Woman. This one was colored using Inktense and Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils, and I was really practicing doing cogs and shading different kinds of metals. So this book is great for that if you want to practice coloring metals. And another page that I've done in this book is this one. This, again, was one of the first pages I colored in this book. It is Faber-Castell Art Grip Aquarelle watercolor pencils for the base, and then it's Guanghui pencils on top because I was still working with those pencils. They had really nice purpley shades in that set. I think that's it for the ones that I've colored. So let me show you the ones that I'm interested in coloring for the hashtag. So this is the first possibility. So we have these flowers, and then the cogs are the actual flower shapes on both sides. She's wearing this very nice summery looking dress. And then you have this, I think it's a moth or a dragonfly, actually a dragonfly. So it evokes spring to me, and I think this is a beautiful page. So that's one option. Another option is this page. Now this page is one I've already started. It's an ongoing whip, and I am actually thinking that I'm not going to do it. First of all, it's more of a summer page than a spring page because I've already put in the sunset sky and the ocean. So I don't think I'm going to do that one. But here at the back, there are two pages that also have springtime vibes to them. So we have this one with the butterflies, and then the next one is also very similar. So we have butterflies, and yeah, I think these are supposed to be flowers. Yes, perhaps, you know, those flowers that have open bulbs. So that's a possibility. And yeah, so I really like this, and please forgive the siren. So those are the options for March in Steampunk Fashions by Marty Noble. The book for April is Wish You Were Here with artwork by Teresa Goodrich. This is an untouched book for me, so there are no completed pages. And there are a couple of spring-themed pages that I think will work. So first we have this picnic by the Eiffel Tower. And I don't know, a picnic just, shouts out spring to me for some reason. So we have the fruits and the wine and the water, and it will be a nice spring day with a blue sky. And then another option is this girl walking with her dog along the river with the seaside resort in the background. But I think this is more spring to me because of all the flowers. So I would color it more of a spring page than a summer page, even though it could also be colored in the summer. So if you wanted to do this book for the summer months, it's also possible. And then we have this camping out by the mountains. So also spring to me with lots of flowers and then the trees in the background and the nice lake. I'm thinking this might be Switzerland. So yeah, I think this book is going to be really great for April. Next up, we have Gorgeous Goddesses, also by Marty Noble, and I've decided to color this one in May because May is the month of fertility in many different cultures, so I thought that Goddesses would be perfect choice for it. I've actually also colored one page in this book, but not in the book itself, another Dover Publications download, and it is this one, which is Ixhel from Mayan mythology, and yeah, this is the version that I've colored, and I colored this one using Prismacolors. So this was a fun page to color, and I'm looking forward to doing it again in the book, but not this year because she's not a fertility goddess. I think she's a goddess of motherhood. Anyway, so the pages that I thought that I might consider for this hashtag are Diana or Artemis. She is the goddess of the moon in Roman mythology. So she's also, yes, associated with the month of May. And another option is Freya from Norse mythology. She's also the goddess of fertility. I'm really leaning towards this one because I love these cute little cats drawing her chariot, and I like the flowers. Yeah, so I'm really drawn to this one. And one more, not that one. 1 second. Yeah, and this one. This one is Idun, who is the goddess of youth in Norse mythology. And I just thought this one was very suitable for May because of the deer and the flowers and the fruit. So this one also appeals to me for the month of May. But as I said, again, feel free to color along with me or color any page that you like in any book that you have. If you don't have the same books that I have, I would also love it if you just colored the books that you do have and shared your pages in the hashtag. Okay, so let's go on to the next book. Okay, for June, I was thinking of doing a page in Country Kitchen Charm, also by Teresa Goodrich. I've colored 2 pages in this book. The first one is this apple pie page, which I colored in March, even though it's got apples and I associate apples with autumn, but I did it in March, and it came out as a bit of a summary page, but I really like it. And I used my technique for coloring grass on this page. So if you're interested, there's a tutorial for that. Not on this page, on a different page, but same technique. And another page that I've colored is this one, the chopping boards page with all the flowers. This one I used watercolor as a base and then pencil on top. And I really loved coloring this. It was fun. The pages that I'm thinking of coloring in this book are this one. So I don't know, this English tea really reminds me of June for some reason. So we've got the teapots and the teacups and the strawberries and the lemon if the tea is Earl Grey, and the bread and jam. I don't know, this English tea really reminds me of June. Another option is the wine and cheese page, also summery for some reason. The grapes and the cheeses and the olives and the breads. I really like this page too. And one more option is another tea page. I don't know. I think that these kinds of pages with cupcakes and tea, and then this dog with his ball out sunning himself in the sunshine of summer. So I'm thinking this would be a great page for June. Yeah, so Country Kitchen Charm. For July, I want to color in By the Sea by George Tufeksis. This is a book that I color when I want to relax because it's a color by number book, but it's one of the 12 Creative Haven books in my collection. So I'm definitely going to be coloring a complete page in July. And first, let me show you the pages that I've already colored. I've colored a couple. First of all, I have a whip. This is my whip. I've begun it and it's coming along. Another page that I've completed, however, is this one. Okay, and if you're interested, I have on the channel a video where I explain how I do my color by numbers pages. And I've also completed this one quite recently, yes, in November. And another one that I've done is this one. Yeah, they come out so lovely and bright in this book. And the last one that I've done is this pelican. So as for the pages that I'm interested in coloring for July, all of them are really, the whole book is a summertime book, but there are a couple of pages that really stand out to me as being summertime. So this sailboat on the water by the empty beach, that's one option. Another option is this surfer, a windsurfer, surfing by the rocks. I like that idea too. And another one, which is really summery, is this not lighthouse, it's a lifeguard station. So the lifeguard station with the little all-terrain vehicle and the surf and rescue and the bird. Yes, I'm actually leaning most towards this one, I think, for July, because it's really summery. Yeah, so that's By the Sea in July. The book that I'd like to color for August is Main Street by Teresa Goodrich. I've colored one page in this book, and it is the Candles and Soaps page. I really enjoyed coloring this page. It is with Castle Arts pencils, and I colored it last year. This was a lot of fun. And some pages that are suitable for August are the ice cream parlor. So we have Kelly's Ice Cream, and so you can color these with lots of vibrant colors, perhaps cherry ice cream or chocolate ice cream. That would be fun. And then we have the travel agent with the sunshine. Yes, this is also very suitable for August. And still the summer. And a cozy bed and breakfast. Maybe someone's taking a vacation here. So yeah, those are the pages that I like from Main Street and for the month of August. Heading into the autumn months, we have Autumn Charm by Teresa Goodrich, and this is the newest book in my collection, so I'm really eager to color in it. And so it's untouched, but there are 3 pages that I'm considering. The first one is this cute little kitty sleeping on the swing with the leaves being raked, and it's sort of like a change of season page, which I feel is really suitable for September. Then we have one that says Hello Autumn, again suitable for September, beginning of autumn, greeting in the month, and this cute little scarecrow, I love him. And then we have this beautiful page. I really like this page with the lantern and the candle and the pumpkin and the flowers. Very, very autumny. And I'd love to color this one. I'm not yet decided on which one. It's really close between the 3. I love all of them. So I will decide closer to the time and see what I'm feeling. And for October, I'm going to be coloring in Creative Haven Owls by Marjorie Sarnat. This book is perfect because October is also Owltober. This was one of the first books that I added to my coloring collection, so of course I've colored quite a few pages in it. And I've colored the very, very first page in the book, which is this one, this owl pair. So we have the mother owl and her baby owl, and I colored this with really, really cheap pencils. I think they were Bics, and I even tore the page out and had to stick it back in. Another page that I've colored in this book is, one second, is the scribe owl. So we have his books and his feather pen and his ink pot and his hourglass. And I really had a good time coloring this and trying to get like a water stained wall behind him. So that was fun to color. Another page that I colored in this book is this one, the lunar owl. This one I colored completely using watercolor pencils. I wanted to test out my new Faber-Castell Art Grip Aquarelle pencils, and I tore out the page so as not to ruin the page underneath, and I haven't managed to stick it back in, so it's just, you know, inserted here. Another page that I colored in this book is this one, the heraldic owl with all of the coats of arms. I really enjoyed this one, and I love the color palette, the purples and the teal and the rose gold and gold. This was really fun to color, and yeah, I also enjoyed embellishing these leaves with different colors. That was a learning process. Another page that I've colored in this book is the steampunk owl with his little metal bicycle and all of the screws and cogs and items. I particularly enjoyed coloring his top hat, and this was colored completely using Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. And then another page that I've colored here is the owl and the pussycat. This page I colored last year. Last year, I was trying to color a cat every month, and it gave me the opportunity to color this page because there's a cat. I tried to color an owl every month in 2025, but it didn't work out. So in 2026, I'm going to go back to cats. Cats seem to work better for me. And I also colored the astronomy owl at the beginning of this year as part of that project. I think I colored overall 3 owls the whole year. Yeah, so this was a lot of fun. I used Inktense, and I created the galaxy sky, and then everything else is Castle Arts pencils. And I think that's all I've colored. Those are all my completed pages. Yeah, so I've actually chosen a page for this month, for October, to fit in with Halloween. And so the page we're going to color is this one, the wizard owl. Yeah, so October, Halloween, it's just the perfect choice. And I'm really looking forward to coloring this one. So I hope that you'll join me in October for coloring this page. But of course, as I said, feel free to color any book, any page. Right, so that's Creative Haven Owls. And in November, I'm going to be coloring in It's a Cat's World, also by Teresa Goodrich. I've selected 3 pages to choose from. This is an untouched book for me, so all of the pages are ones I want to color, but there are 3 that are actually autumn themed, and November is in autumn. And also, of course, November is my birthday month, so there's 1 page that I'm actually leaning towards, but I haven't yet decided. Anyway, the first one is this cute little page with the cats in the apple orchard, or it could be a pumpkin farm. So we've got the pumpkins and the apples and the sunflowers and the barn in the background. Just an adorable page and so suitable for autumn. Another very autumny one is this one. Again, we have the farm. Now we've got more pumpkins, cats in the cart, apples, corn, the farmhouse. So this one's also very autumn-like, but the page that I'm really leaning towards is not really an autumny one, but a birthday one. So here we have the party cats. I love this page. So we have these 3 little cats and the gifts and the party hats and the cupcakes. And because November is my birthday month, I'm really leaning towards this one. But yeah, again, I haven't really decided yet. So that is A Cat's World. And last but not least, for December, we have Enchanting Fairy Tale Scenes, also by Marty Noble. And again, I have picked 3 pages that I'm interested in coloring, although there is 1 page that I have colored, and it is this one. It's the Little Red Riding Hood page. I had such fun coloring this page, and I want to color more in this book. You can see I've got so many books and so few pages colored, and that's exactly why I want to do this hashtag. Anyway, the pages that I've selected for December are all wintry themed. So we have the East of the Sun and West of the Moon page with the polar bear. That's a winter page. We have the little match girl, so also a wintry page. Oh, I'd love to color this one. It's got such lovely light sources and interesting glow effects you could get for that. And then we've got the Snow Queen, so classic wintry page. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to coloring a page in this one. Right, so there you have it. Here are all my Creative Haven books that I'm eager to color in this year for this hashtag. I hope that you will all join me. Once again, the hashtag is hashtag Creative Haven 2026. I hope that you will all participate, and don't forget to tag me at Lauren Reed Color on Instagram. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing all of your pages. Bye for now.